Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2024. Today we continue on where we left off. Last time in the league, that's all we've got left. Full focus. Wait, no, dude, is it? No. We're still in the VARs, aren't we? I think we got through on penalties again. Shows how long it's been. It's been a couple of days and everything slips out of the brain. And I forget what we're doing and where we're at and what games we've won and what we haven't won. But we've won a lot of games recently. In fact, we've won all of them, save for a couple of draws and a couple of results that have gone to penalties, which is why there was an episode not long ago called Just Call Us Penalties FC, because that's how we keep winning games, it seems, in the VARs, at least. Got a few things to look at on the inbox. Expectations are to get a win. Today, only 2 games, so it will be a bit of a shorter episode, and then we've got that Takeley game in the VARs. Oh, look at that. Rayners Lane and Bedfont. Oh, goodness me. Alongside a VARs match. Wow. Wowzer. Right. That's a lot of stress on one episode, that is. But before we get to that, we've got Camberley and Cray Valley only a couple of days apart, so there's a bit of rotation needed in there before we even get to that VARs game. There's not a lot of gaps between the games right now, which is not easy to deal with. So, Camberley playing a wing play style, which means that we're going to more or less play our attempted positive, dominant tactic. There were a few suggestions. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go into our baseline opposition tactics, which I don't always include. I sometimes forget to use them, which is a bit annoying. Okay, Bambrook's on heavy, Hillier's on heavy, Jimmy Wood's on heavy. So I need a centre-back. Kolodinsky. Terrace. Not sure, because I need someone to go in. Dimitriou could go in there, swap with Kennedy. So that would allow Kolodinsky to go in there. And then I need a cam. But to be fair, Chadwick can't play. Takeda's on heavy, so he's got to be dropped out as well. Or McIntyre. I'm actually thinking Togwell goes in and then swaps with Dimitriou like that. Where's McIntyre? I thought I selected... Oh, I did, but Togwell went into an empty one, so I need someone else to step in. I think I'm going to have to be a little bit silly and put Myla Hillier back in, but only on the bench, and he'll only come on if we absolutely need him to, which we really shouldn't, to be honest. So Kennedy's tackling is not the best. What's Togwell's tackling? Also not the best. Dimitriou. It's a bit better. Still not great. Okay, that's what we're going to go with. Takeda feels like Takeda should have been picked. He's being rested, even though he's got a promise. He's on heavy. I can't really have injuries when we've got big games coming up. Our home games are definitely important to us. Let's get a result here. We've got 2 games today. 2 games that we should be winning. We're on a 3-game winning streak. An absolute boatload of games where we are yet to lose. You know, undefeated streak is on crazy numbers. Let's give the team some encouragement. We want to grow into this game. 10 minutes gone or so. Possession's pretty even. So I'm going to drop us onto a balanced for a little bit. Are Bedfont playing today? No. Okay, so what we've got to do... Wow, Uxbridge 2-0 already. What we've got to do is we've got to put pressure on. We've got to put the pressure on Bedfont by getting the result and forcing them to reply, to respond and get a result themselves. Okay, at the minute, very even. So I'm going to slow that directness, slow that tempo, and try and get a bit more of the ball. and hopefully a few more shots to go with it. We're up to 5, so that little change maybe has done us a bit of a good work. Maybe not. We'll see. Yep, Togwell's won the ball. Leterrier takes a touch. Jones out wide, maybe. There's a pass on. There it is. Frith, just move it in. Move it in. I think Jones is offside. Hit the bar. And offside anyway. So it's 2 reasons why that wasn't a goal. And I'm going to have a sip of tea. Can you imagine? To be fair, the manager on the side of the pitch, having some tea. I mean, why not? Okay, possession evening up. Does that? But yeah, but they're fouling like crazy. Look at that. They're going all in on the fouls. They're not really creating. They're just trying to disrupt. So in fact, I'm going to go with the tempo up, but the directness a bit low. And I'm going to turn the shoot on sight off to go into the second half. Dressing room's all good. We're on top. We're the team creating. They're the team disrupting. We're the team creating. Do we want another form of creative player? Very close from Kennedy. It's a corner. Another chance. I'm thinking I've got to get Scott McKay on. Upton, well saved. How on earth has that not gone in? Kennedy's cleared it. Sorry, the opposition's cleared it from Kennedy. Okay, I'm thinking Scott McKay has to cut. Oh, Scott McKay's not even on the bench. Goodness me. Ricky May, on you go. Swap. Terrier's pacey, so there's no point playing him as a... Yeah, they're both going to go up top. No, okay, I'm actually going to do this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my shoot on sight back on. Which means that we're going to have another... In fact, that alongside that, turn that off. We're going to have, or we should have, some threats down the wing as well. Kolodinsky's looking a bit tired. Don't forget, Camberley are the only team to have beaten us in the league, which is just ridiculous because they're not even having that great a season. They're not really doing that well. Okay, we need to move it on. So we need to get going here. Abdullah on the ball, throw in. Goes to McIntyre, back to Abdullah, whips it in. Leterrier far post, nods it in. Walid Leterrier makes it 1-0. There we go. There we go. It's us this time. I'm always saying, oh, the opposition, the only way they score against us, well, it feels like, is across to the back post that the keeper can't get across in time. That is exactly what we've done to them. 1-0. Okay, we will now have work the ball into the box on because that's not a bad thing to add on when you've got the lead. Take a bit more time in your attacks. Yeah, why not? Kolodinsky, you're a bit tired. Off you come, lad. And I'm going to give the team a praise for getting to that 1-0. And since getting to that 1-0, we have taken control. And yeah, look at that. XG's up. Shots are up. On target, shots are up. Are we going to try and pass this out from the back? No, we're not. McIntyre's going to jump. Won't go. Melbourne control out wide. Good. Ricky May. Touch inside. Across. Yep. All the way. That's even better. Leterrier, take on your man. Now back to Leterrier. Oh, come on. The pass was on. Now Leterrier. That's a red card. Roberts is already on a yellow. That's going to be a red card. Second yellow card. What are you doing? Going in on the winger like that. What's the point? We're going to keep going attacking. Because they're now down to 10 men. Kennedy from distance, maybe? Yep. No, into Ricky May. Oh, Ricky May! I feel, you've got to put that away. You've got to put that away. Oh, Upton goes over the bar. It would be very, very nice to make this 2-0. If anything, it's just to kind of solidify the game, kind of earn that 2-0. Even though we've absolutely dominated, we've been the better team. We've even changed our formation, added those wingers in to try and kind of really work the ball, have the ball higher up the pitch a little bit more. That's earned us more possession. And just look at that chunk of momentum in the second half as well. We absolutely outplayed them. Absolutely. No doubt about it. Togwell's anxious. Why is Togwell anxious? Yeah, there we go. Let's correct that. There's no need for you to be like, I know we took him off, and maybe that's what he's thinking, like, but we took him off almost as like the sacrifice to allow us to change the shape. You know, because he doesn't play out on the wing and he doesn't play up top. If he did, I wouldn't need to take him off. So I don't want him feeling anxious. I think that's a good tactical change that we've made. It was necessary, and I think it was a good change. So that's no problem there at all. Now we move on to our next game. Well, at some point, it's only a couple of days' time, so I'm not going to jump off camera. There's no real need, to be honest, because that Cray Valley match is on the Tuesday. It's even shorter than usual. The Terrier shines, getting that 1-0 goal, very useful. Goal difference at 25, that's pretty useful. Uxbridge managed to go 3-0 up and then concede twice, but hold on. Windsor 2-0 up, concede twice. So it finishes 2-2. Cray Valley got themselves a win over Fisher, so they're up to 6th, and that's who we're playing next. So a team that is trying to get in the hunt, get in on those playoff spots. Okay, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing next. Let's see how they play, and then let's pick a team that can get the job done. Controversy. They created nothing. They created nothing. So like, what you can't complain about losing a game when the other team has like triple the amount of shots, and I don't know, like as many shots on target that your team had in total. You know, that's a bit like, yeah. I don't think to be fair, I don't think the opposition manager was complaining. Okay. Let's see if Hillier can get that done for us. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's probably going to say couldn't. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, let's chat to Terrace then. He is considered a regular starter. You know what? We'll give him some more game time. I'm not opposed to it. He's been a real good servant for the club. And if a character has been a real good servant for the club, played a lot of games, really solid rating. I mean, look at that. That is very good. And is actually the best. That's by far, look at that, the best he has ever been playing across his games, across his seasons. Yeah, so it's yeah, okay, fair enough. He can play. He can play that. He's earned it. He's definitely earned it. So, Upton, you're going to drop out. Terrace is going to step in and then swap around. And look, they've got a lovely relationship there as well. Does Banbrook as well? I mean, that's good. That's really good. And then it would be Chadwick, but Chadwick isn't feeling the best. Okay, that's no bother. 2 days, we're going to see who's still on the heavy match load. Because anyone on heavy match load, we don't play. We've got to keep our team fit. We can't afford injuries. Injuries are the absolute worst because they're going to mess us up in the long term. Bedfont are playing against Hendon. They will be... Yep, I am giving Takeda more time. Don't worry. Like, that's a bit of an annoying one because I have been playing him more. Come on, Hendon. Come on. There we go. There's the slip up we were waiting for. Then again, we've got Cray Valley, who did manage to beat Bedfont. So we've got to make sure that we ourselves don't slip up either. We are 5 points clear. 5 points clear. Okay. Cray Valley, how do they play? They play wing play. Understood. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that change now to a slightly lower number of... Okay, Takeda comes in, goes deep line playmaker. Lee North has also been promised, so in you go. Takeda's been promised. Hilliers, yeah, that's fine. Terrace has been promised as well. Bambrook's all good. No one is on heavy. That's good, so I can pick the team now. Boulay maybe on the right for Frith. Yep, that's a good rotation. Bambrook, Terrace, Melbourne, Hillier. Who goes here? It would be Chadwick. Usually. Ah, it's Jimmy Woods. Of course, it's Jimmy Woods. Demetriou is the current backup for Chadwick, and that does work. Actually, Chadwick would be there, so Woods is in there. Leterrier, Takeda, Ricky May on the bench. What about Scott McKay? Yeah. Yeah, okay, Scott McKay on the bench. Oh, he's playing well, though. But I want him on the bench. Leterrier, you can't drop Leterrier. He's just scored the goal that made us 1-0 in that last game. Can't really drop him after that. It would be a bit harsh. Takeda wants more game time, so fine, you're going to get more game time. And we've got the Vars coming up. We've got... It's tough. We've got to rotate. It is tough. We've got to rotate our team as well as try and put the team out there that can win these games. Wants me to play Chadwick. Are you joking? He's not even fully back, ready and looking good. Yeah, request summary for that one. Because I want to get to this game. Cray Valley. I want to get to this game. I need a soft like coaster for my tea. Guess I'm holding it. Wow, this is taking a while, and the encoding is slowing my computer down. That's annoying. Okay, expectations are I didn't even see them. Win. Yep, not a surprise. Sky's not going anywhere. No. No way. Was expecting more. Lee North is happy with the progress. That's good. Anyone on targets? No, no one's on a target. The Terrier is happy. So that's good. Scott McKay wants a better goalie to come in, but I can't really find one. It would be great if I could, but I can't really find one. Right, so I'm going to quickly do the same thing again. Oh, no. There we go. This is not quite the first 11, but it's pretty close. It's almost the first 11. We're favourites and I want us to play like it. Absolutely. Okay. Things are going really well. Look at that. Whoa, Cray Valley, they're on some good form as well. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to be careful here. They're on good form. We're on good form. Let's give an encouragement as we go out there. Go have a good one, lads. Go get yourself involved in the game. We've started as we like to with lots of possession going our way. Takeda with an early yellow. That is not useful. Not even a little bit. Possession really with us. Goodness me. How passive? Are Cray Valley playing very passive? Okay, if we're still, I'm going to say 65 plus at 20 minutes. I'm going to go attacking. Unless we score 1-0. If we score 1-0, then I'm going to leave it as it is because there's no need to rush and change. Woods, Leterrier, Dimitriou forward. Takeda on the yellow card gets taken out. Leterrier, empty net. If it's from the tackle, I don't think there's going to be any form of offside there. It's unfortunate for Takeda because I reckon he would have finished that. But was it a tackle? I feel like it was. Dimitriou plays a lovely pass through the middle. Takeda goes, gets tackled. Leterrier puts it away. Williams, I mean, that's a good effort. 1-0. A lovely start. I'm going to leave it as it is. We're absolutely dominating. And I'm also going to do that. So that hopefully we are playing and taking better chances than, you know, shoot on sight chances. Even though I really don't mind shoot on sight. I think it's good. I like the idea of there's a chance to score against this keeper. I'm going to give it a go. Takeda, whip that one in. Leterrier, 2-0. They're proving to be a pretty lethal pairing at the start of this game. 2-0 already. Cray Valley, Paper Mills. Yeah, it's an uphill battle, no doubt about it. And it would send us 8 points clear. But Bedfont would have a game in hand. We know that. But it would be 8 points clear as things stand. And then what we'll do is we'll quickly kind of sim forward and see when the next Bedfont game is. And, Lee North picks it up. Middle, Takeda, 3-0. 3-0. They're having fun out there. They're doing what they do best. Scoring goals. Having a great time. Boulet whips that one into Dimitriou. Tries to jump, won't get there. Key clears it out relatively well. North gets himself into a top position. And Takeda, the exact same. Back of the net. 3-0. Takeda's on an 8.8. Leterrier on an 8.4. Was that a penalty? No, that was a free kick. I feel like it was a free kick. They would have shown me the highlight of the penalty. Takeda whips this one in. He does. Gifford jumps, gets it away. Hillier out to Takeda again. Hopefully not offside. No, he is offside. You've got to get onside if you're the corner taker. And this is one heck of a one-sided game. It really is. We've done much better this season at the squad cohesion. Is that the difference? Maybe. I've got a lot of other things that I need to kind of keep in my head as I learn. I'm still learning. Like, outright, I'm still learning this game and how things go for us. Yeah, we're so far high up the pitch. Look at that. Goodness me. Okay, into the dressing room. I'm very happy. Keep going, lads. Takeda's going to come off because that yellow card is annoying. Woods is going to come off as well. Kolodinsky can play in the middle of the park. Melbourne's probably slightly better for it, though. So I'm going to swap those guys around. In fact, I'm going to swap that around again. I'm going to do that. So that they are both in that ball-winning midfielder role. Not long... I mean, look, we're already start of the second half. We're going to win that header. Go for it. Win that header. Terrace does just that. Dimitriou, no. But tries to... This is very slow. What is happening? I'm on full match. When did it... What? When did I... No. Oh, dang it. They've put it in. Sam Austin makes it 3-1. Okay. I'm going to tell the team to focus up. We've just conceded. They've all reacted. Well, actually, not everyone. Some have reacted well. Others have been, like, overwhelmed by the feedback. No, just all I'm saying is keep your head on. Because I don't want to go 3-0 up and then be the team that is getting laughed at that week for throwing away the lead. Okay, out wide. Boulet, just move it forward. Yep, Dimitriou, lovely. Oh. Over the bar. And we are back in control again. They've had one bit of momentum and they managed to score from it. Okay, I want a few more shots now, so I'm going to go back to my shoot on sight. Dimitri aiming for Scott McKay. That's it. That is the plan. That's why Scott McKay comes on. 4-1. I am chuffed. What a result. And it's not over yet. Half an hour to go. Okay, half an hour to go. I can make a change. I can bring Ricky May on for Letteria. I can bring Stefan Clark on. Who's worst on the conditioning? It's Letteria, actually. So, yeah, fine. Ricky May for Letteria. Let's try and get Ricky May a goal. Get himself in on the score sheet and doing some good stuff. And then GrayWayNorth gets a yellow card exactly as I'm making the change. So I would have then put Stefan Clark on. Okay, you're going to come off. Kolodinsky's going to slot into centre-back. And you guys are going to just drop back a bit. Okay. We're 4-1 up, 20 minutes to go. We can afford to play with 10 for a little bit. Hopefully. Yeah, well done, Jones. Well done. And I'm just going to put us onto balanced while we're doing that. And I'm going to give the team a praise. And hopefully that's going to give them a little bit of a boost. Dimitri, chase it down. Let's go. Oh, that's a good pass. Hemingway on the ball. Melbourne does block, but it falls to Hemingway again. Oh, that's unlucky. Ish. It's unlucky-ish because Dan Jones has palmed it into the, the 6 yard, which is not what you want to do. And now I'm thinking, like, did I take GrayWayNorth off? And am I going to pay for it? Maybe. I just didn't want a red card. A red card ruins the next game as well. I'm getting worried now. No! How has that gone in? No! Wake up, guys. Wake up. What is this? Focus. 2 goals. And how are you reacting negatively to that? Focus up. No. Do not lose the ball. Do not lose the ball. Okay, well done, McKay. Good. 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 Play it through. Ricky May. Ricky May. Ricky May. Ricky May on the score sheet and saves my bacon. Goodness me. Oh, wow. Wowzer. I'm glad he's on the score sheet because he needs to be. He needs to get those scoring boots back on. But more for me, taking GrayWayNorth off and then conceding twice. Yeah. Yeah, getting a bit too big for the old boots there, maybe. Dimitri with an 8.3. 1 minute to go. Turn it into a tennis score. Go get another one. Why not? Every single striker has scored today. Takeda scored. Header. Ricky May's just scored. Dimitri, where are you going? Where's he going? I don't know where he's going. He took a touch about here. Further away from goal. I know he's found Ricky May. That's brilliant. I'm loving that. It's a good ball over. It's a good header from Ricky May. But there, I'm like, he was here, or thereabouts. Look at where he's taken the ball. Where's he going? He's found Ricky May. He's made it 6-3. So, McKay from the header. Ricky May twice. Letteria twice. Takeda from the header as well. So, 6-3. 30 seconds to go. I mean, if they go and concede now, it's just ridiculous. And they almost have. They almost have as well. My word. And, and then the ref blew the whistle. The ball went in the back of the net. 6-3 is absolutely crazy. It's not the kind of result I actually want to be having. I want a 6-0 or a 3-0. A 6-3 means we still conceded 3 goals. Now, 2 of them were when we were down to 10 men, so you can somewhat accept that. And even at 10 men, it was 2-2. So, we did all right. We did all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, very quickly in fact, check. May ends goal drought. Yes. Yes, I'm very happy for him. It's exactly why I brought him on. And I'm going to check Bedfont's schedule. They're playing on Saturday the 4th, same as us. But while we're playing a Vars game, they're playing their league game. So I actually can't find out if we are 8 points clear or if we are 5 points clear, depending on if Bedfont get their win. But just look at the 5 wins in the league on the spin. On the spin. It's looking good. It's looking very, very good. Now, every striker getting on the score sheet is definitely something I'm happy about. Really, really happy about. 6-3. Lovely stuff. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you guys is is the table with the big view on it. That form is ridiculous. We, to be honest, a bit ridiculous right now. Come on. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you want to pause it, take a look at the table, go for it. We have lost 1 game. It was against Camberley, who are down in 18th. How we lost that game, don't ask me. It was one of those where I think I tried to play counter-attacking and it did not work and we just conceded 4 goals. So, not going to make that mistake again. We're going to play our game. We're going to impose our game from now to the end of the season. We are 12 matches left in the league. 1, hopefully more, in the Vars. We'll see what we can do. I shall catch you next time.